It's an exciting time to be involved in mixed ability and tag rugby. The movement is young, and from everything I've seen so far, it's a huge benefit to the wider community. But what does the future hold for the sport in Northern Ireland?
Future-wise, at the minute we've got like massive range of age group there range and massive ability group range. If we could have more numbers, we could split into maybe more tailor-made groups that could really kind of work to the kids' different abilities. And then I suppose long term, we want to keep them in the club, or maybe even like an adult team or something for them to go on to eventually.
Our next step, I think, is to interact with our club, maybe getting the likes of Portadown or New Forge or some of the other Ulster clubs up to play a match together and then try and integrate with other ones. We'd love to see a more structured system of tag festivals around the provinces and Ireland as well.
I guess the more the word gets out about Blue Jays in the area, that we can grow the number of participants, that more people become involved. An idea would be that we could maybe take them to other clubs to play competitive games, get them involved in some of the wee tournaments. But ideally, if we can grow what we have and get more volunteers and more support, we would like to move it that we could have an over 15s team as well to give something to older people with disabilities in the area as well.
At the heart of this is the players, who have been empowered by playing for their team and being part of the club.
How does it make you feel? Makes me feel honoured and happy to play for such an awesome tag rugby team. I think it's just that you have to keep on training. You just get better at hone on to your own skills, like create stronger bonds, and just all out have fun. Yes!
It means a lot to me. It's like my family to me, so I love the club. Hopefully we'll have a couple of more games in the future at the end of this year to build up for next year's World Cup in Pamplona.
In 2022 we were in Cork for the IMARD World Cup, which was just probably one of the best experiences of my life. We gained third place in the world, which was pretty impressive on our first attempt. I think more than just that was the connections and the people we met during that week. 2025 is the World Cup in Pamplona, Spain. So that's all those things are for this year are pointed in that direction because it's a massive undertaking. I think there's 30 teams involved in it from across the world.
I would say we definitely have enough to get second, but if we win the whole thing, I think this will be a big achievement towards the World Club and especially towards us.
The sporting goals are clear for the older players, and the potential for glory is cause for great excitement here. But the thing that struck me the most is how much difference it makes to the lives of the younger players and their families.
So, as a parent, from your perspective, how do you think mixed ability rugby can play a part within sport in Northern Ireland going forward?
It's very clearly important to the community. There's so many people coming and new faces constantly showing up. It is fantastic for the kids and they need it. We need it. It's just so good for them all. So
He's back.
Sasar.
It's been an absolute pleasure working with Power NI and the various different mixed ability and tag rugby clubs across Northern Ireland. With the continued support from volunteers and organisations like Power NI, I truly believe that the future looks bright, not only for the sport, but for the players and volunteers who are at the heart of each of the clubs.